Hi, Remy here and welcome back. So in this video, I'll be replacing the bed. I was using this bed, not the PI sheet, that is the magnetic one, and not this heater, just the FR4 board. I was using on the CR10S4 with the aluminum bed. That is something 3 mm. It was board. So it came originally with a glass bed. That was also not good. So I purchased the FR4 board. This was giving me good result. But when I start to use on my new setup, I see that the bed is bowed a lot. So I thought to replace it instead of continuing with this bed. So let's see the height map in Klipper for this particular bed setup. And then I will show the new bed. Let's look at the current bed mesh, which is for my existing bed from FR4 board. I have done tests with two probes, one with BL touch and second with eddy probe. So let's go to height map and we'll first check for eddy current. So this is the automatic. For eddy current, I have 3. Data for all 3 are same. That is automatic, scan and rapid scan. So we can see the all 3. So if you look at the range, that is 2.0. Then for eddy scan, the range is same. And for rapid scan is also the same. Now let's see for BL touch. The BL touch is also the same. This bed is warped a lot, so there is heavy depression over here. So that is why I need to change the bed. So this is the new bed. I have just removed from the box. I did not open it yet. So let's open it together. So finally opened it, the aluminum bed. It's quite heavy. And then you have the magnetic sheet and the PI. You keep this aside. Heater pad. So this heater pad we can use for 2 different voltage, 110 and 220. So for 110, you need to connect A1 and so A1 plus A2 should be joined together. And for positive, that is for the live side. And B is the red. I'm not sure, I need to see. Yeah, this is B. Then what is this? So you have A1, then A2 and B. So for 110 volts, you need to join the A1 and A2 together and then the B. So this will go to the live side and this will go to the neutral. And 220 volts. So you need to connect A1 and A2. So B won't be connected. I will still read the documentation whether this is correct or not. For me, I need to connect to 220 volts. So I need to see the wiring. Then you have the yellow one is for the earthing. So for grounding. So this is to ground. And then you have the thermistor. And the thermistor is pre-terminated. The connector I might have to replace. That I'll do later. So let's see the bed, whether it is 8 mm or not. Yeah, it's 8 mm. Here I see damage. And this will be on top side, not on the bottom side. If it was on the bottom side, it was okay, but I need to talk to the supplier and see what can be done. So let's see how big is the damage. So here it is. And also for the magnetic PI sheet. So here. And the heater pad as well, but heater pad, it is just this cover which can be thrown out. So heater pad is not a big deal, actually, it will work. But for the PI sheet, this and the aluminum bed at the corners, these are damaged. So I have two options, either to return it or fix it myself. This had a very long wait time, actually. I received it almost in a month. So I'll have to return it and then again wait. It will take, I think, 2 more months, or I fix it myself. So the PI sheet, I'll have to just bend this or hammer it down. And for the aluminum bag, I'll have to file it. So this thing, I'll have to file it to make it flat. So either I do it myself or I send it back. So most likely I'll do it myself. There is not a big damage, actually. It's only on the corners that I can get it fixed. So I managed to file it down. So there's no more bump over there. So this surface is flat. So this should work. And also the magnetic PI sheet, I managed to flatten it out. This is at the corner, so it will not make much difference. Should work. And on the bottom side. So next I'll get the heater bed and the magnetic sheet installed. So I'll install the magnetic sheet first. So give it a clean wipe with IPA. Next, install the heater pad. Let's give it a clean wipe. To install the heater pad, we have a cut here that should be on this side where you have 3 holes. So this cut will go over here. So the heater pad is also installed. Next, we'll connect the earthing here to this point. That is the ground wire. Should be an M3 screw. So the ground is connected. To connect to 220 volts, 230, 220 or 230, we need to connect the A and B to live and neutral. So the A and B, so these two wires we need to connect to live and neutral. For 110, you need to combine these two together, and this will go to live and this will go to neutral. So I have done the holes as well for the magnetic sheet. 1, 2, and the third one. Now let's look at the wiring. So this is A2. So this is connected to neutral over here on the PSU. And this is earthing, which is connected to the ground over here. And the A1 is over here, which is connected to SSR, which is here. Please note that this is 230 volts for me. For you, it may vary, so please read the documentation and connect accordingly. Now the bed installation is done, and I have also done few test prints. So this side of the bed, I get good first layer print, so this area, and this side, the Z offset is not maintained. So I need to do baby stepping each and every print. I need to reduce the baby steps. The Z offset I need to reduce when it is printing this side. So that is something I need to work on with excess twist compensation. So I need to do my research on that, on how to get it configured. And for that, I'll prepare a separate video. Now we'll see the height map for this particular bed. Now let's see the height map for the new bed. So go to height map. So this is the automatic height map for the new bed. Then the eddy scan, height map, and the rapid scan. All of these falls into 0.3 to 0.2 range, and after adjusting the 4 lead screws for the C, this is the final height map. This seems to be very good, 0.076 mm range. So the highest and the lowest, that range is around 0.076 mm. And this is the bed that I ordered. The full kit includes heater pad, aluminum bed, magnetic sheet, and PI sheet. And regarding the shipping damage, the seller has agreed to give me a refund of $10 for the aluminum bed and will send a replacement PI sheet. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. God bless and stay safe.